Here we are on the Allagash River at Five Finger Brook North campsite, looking south on the river, actually looking upriver to the south. It's a really magnificent camping place. Our third night on the river. Last night we were at Long Falls Dam campsite, and first night I actually can't remember the name of the campsite, but it is just extraordinarily beautiful, and we're having exceptional early spring weather. It's unbelievable. It was probably 85 today, and the river is quite swimmable, and the wildlife has been really extraordinary. Eagles, moose, Canadian geese and goslings, lots of warblers and sparrows and other songbirds, a number of kingfishers. It's the Allagash Wilderness Waterway in vintage form. So I'm talking with Bill Marshall. Bill, where are you from?
From Newcastle, New Hampshire.
Uh-huh. And is this your first time on the waterway?
Well, no, it isn't. I was on the waterway in 1985, and I capsized in 1985, and it was so much fun that I had to come back and do it again.
All right.
Yeah.
And what's up for tomorrow and the next day?
Well, tomorrow I think we're supposed to have lunch at Allagash Falls if all goes well. And
you going to plan to shoot that? Or are you going to canoe right through the falls, do you think?
I thought about it, but on second thought, I think my time is up, and I better quit while I'm ahead.
Garrett, can I ask you what we're cooking this morning?
Oh, we're having drop biscuits. You can cook them in oil, but we're being really barbaric. We're cooking them in bacon fat so that we can finish the portage with heroic panache.
Get a little close-up on the drop biscuits here this morning.
There, I just dropped that one.
Any particular wildlife you're interested in seeing today?
Oh, I'd love to see another eagle. Yeah. I'm interested in anything that shows up. Yeah, we saw 2 rabbits this morning.
Oh, I hadn't heard about that.
Yeah.
Good.
Very sweet. Just sat there while I was standing there eating away. Very sweet.
Bull moose. Let's find a bull moose.
Yeah, a moose with rack. That would be cool.
All right. Well, I guess we better pack up and get rolling. Thanks very much. Gorgeous morning. A little warm, a little buggy. But Five Finger Brook was really a gorgeous campsite, and we're off for Allagash Falls. The view upriver, which is actually south. I don't know whether the mosquitoes will show up. That's Ann and Pat in the blue wooden canvas canoe. And the rest of our crew a little bit further off. And the downriver, where we're headed this morning, toward Allagash Falls. Here we are in the
life of the North Woods.
portage on the Allagash.
That's right.
Now, is this the way you're supposed to carry your burden?
Well, not exactly. Ideally, this red bag would be on top of a wicker bag on the back. But my dry bag just doesn't quite have the support to carry it, so my front backpack is carrying it instead.
All right, well, we will let you pass.
Thank you.
It's only 25 cents toll.
Slap me 5.
Yeah, good enough.
You have to lift the tail. The old Pentex. It finds the bottom of the river.
So, Bill, what's up this morning?
Shut up.
Len, you been swimming? All right. And what brings you to the Allagash Wilderness Waterway, such a remote location in far northern Maine?
Well, I have never prepared peppers for clam sauce before, and I heard this is where you had to come to do it. So we have shot rapids, we have swum in very fast-moving waters, we have had a wonderful time with a great group of people. So it's absolutely fabulous. And if you ever wanted diced peppers, this is the place to come and do it.
See anything of interest today?
We saw bald eagle and 3 moose. Yeah, and baby Canadian geese.
Where are you from, Carolyn, and what brings you to the Allagash Wilderness Waterway?
Well, I'm from York Harbor, Maine, and I have had a map of the Allagash on my desk for many, 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 many years, and it seemed that this was the moment that maybe I too was going to be able to travel the Allagash and see many of the spots that are marked on this particular map.
And I understand you have a particular interest in botany and gardening and all things wild that grow?
I do, and I've been struck by the fact that there are very few invasive species of anything that we're normally accustomed to see. The only thing I've found have been numerous dandelions, which we could consume along the way in disturbed areas, and one mustard plant.
Anything unusual in the way of the trees or shrubs or flowering plants on the Allagash that you've seen thus far?
It's all intact. It's what should be. And
We did the gash. We did the Allagash, the Allagash. It was a rocky smash. With 1 from New Hampshire and 7 old Mainers, all eager with stories and never complainers. The river went shallow and some places deep. Through riffles and rips, our composure will keep. We did the gash. We did the Allagash.
Total
It was a rocky smash.
Is that the bread pan that's in your hand?
Yeah.
It is.
Well, yeah, it is. I mean, sometimes I make normal size ones.
Stop. What's going on?
Round ones tonight.
You know, it was so great being here in 1985. It's just one of those things that, you know, while you're still on this earth, you ought to do it again.